Hey everyone. So this video is actually inspired by Super Harperman 15 because of his recent video ranking 2 years ago. Anyways, after the release of SpongeBob vs. Sonic, imagine if I wanted to record this. So I made my own tier list with every single beatbox, minus the ones that are not from SpongeBob Imagine If all the way to season 1+2. Anyways, let's get the show on the road. Starting off with what I think is the worst beatbox in all of cartoon beatbox bells. Which, is this even a surprise? It's... Before I continuously say this, I do not own anything from cartoon beatbox bells, and everything that I show is made from Verbal Ace. He's the one that owns cartoon beatbox bells. This is his thing, not mine. Anyways, last place, Pikachu. Now, genuinely, I was happy when I found this out when I was a little kid. And I was gonna vote for Pikachu if I could even find it. Because I found this around the time of Mario vs. Sonic. But when I saw Pikachu's performance, it just made me feel so bad. And honestly, I kind of lost interest in Pokemon after listening to this. But yeah, not a great performance. So, Pikachu, you could have done better, but you just failed. Also, what is with the ending? The ending really made me mad. Like, seriously, his head inflating. Ace, I know you're amazing and great at this stuff, but this just sucked. Next up, Skipper. Now, call me a hater all you want, but I just feel disappointed in this. I didn't really like the movies all that much, but this just made me feel uncomfortable. I didn't really like it all that much, and he mainly just has a problem that I have with a lot of beatboxes, and it's that he just doesn't really, I don't know how to say it with him. Skipper tried his best, but with Dave's performance, he just sold. Next up, this might get a lot of people angry, and I'll explain it when I show you guys. SpongeBob Imagine If. Now, don't get mad at me, and flame me in the comments all you want, if YouTube even allows comments. But, golly, I just felt weird while listening to this. His main thing is that he calls Sonic Wedgehog. But if you're a diehard Sonic fan, you know that Sonic's name is actually Sonic the Hedgehog, not Sonic Hedgehog. Plus Wedgehog, really? Come out with something good. I grew up watching SpongeBob from age 5 to 8. And golly, I was happy that this matchup was gonna happen, because I planned a whole entire script for it that would make this close. But jeez, SpongeBob just sucked. If I listen to this more in depth, or when I'm older, I'll understand it, but for now, this just sucked. I hated it. SpongeBob, I know you can do better. I love all the Sonic beatboxes, so when I saw that Shadow was going up, I was happy that we could get a redemption for Sonic. But jeez Louise, Shadow just sucked. I could argue that he sucked more than Skipper, but the thing with Skipper is that he didn't really give a lot. And I didn't really understand him a couple of times. Meanwhile, with Shadow, I got a little bit biased. That's why he's out, even above the the lowest three. But this just disappointed me. Now, I'm pretty sure you all will understand this next option because this one just is bad. And every CBB person agrees. Goofy Remaster. Now, the Goofy original, I liked it. Younger me would have this above Patrick. And I just don't vibe to Goofies. But after hearing this, no. This was just bad. Everything about it sucked. The only thing that keeps it at least a little bit higher from all the people and you should not have been made here was that this part when we play. Next. Now we are on to the not close to my top 15 area. These are the beatboxes that I think are mid, but I wouldn't put them high. Like, they're alright, but I could care less about them. Fruit round 1. My god. The only reason this is above the others is because I like Groot. But jeez, I cannot listen to this beatbox without pausing it a couple of times and thinking, what is wrong with me for listening to this? But after the performance and listening to it again, it's not towards that you should not have been made here. It's alright. Plus the ending I loved. But now we're going on to one that I think was alright. Mickey Mouse. I am one of the only people who actually liked Mickey Mouse without the remaster. The reason is because he sounded good, plus I like Mickey Mouse. The only reason I didn't put this higher is because it's the first ever beatbox in the entire series. And for a first beatbox, it's basic. Plus, he gets pushed in his own beatbox, which I have problems with that. But with that, Mickey Mouse is okay. On to the next character, who's actually our lowest remaster, and that is
by Verbal Ace.
Pikachu Remaster. Now, this was actually a mistake. Realistically, I'd have this above the Groot Remaster if I didn't hear Patrick. Wait, no, I lied. This is an alright remaster. I love Pokemon. And after listening to Pikachu's unmusic, non-remaster version, it made me gag. But listening to this reminded me why I love Pikachu. But anyways, enough with that, because onto beatbox that is very underrated. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone can agree that Goofy's beatbox was better than his remaster. The only reason I have this above Pikachu's remaster is because of the outside roast. But throughout to the beatbox, I kind of enjoyed it. And younger me would have this above Patrick. As a matter of fact, in all of Patrick's rounds, I never voted for him. This round, I voted Goofy. Round 2, I, for some reason, did not like Patrick, so I voted Thanos. You'll see Pennywise very soon. Yes, call me dumb, but still. But with that, I believe that Goofy deserves this spot. But continuing in this match, we have Patrick round 1. I hate this performance. It just sounded dumb to me. And I can see why younger me liked Goofy more. Because he didn't start with this. But with Patrick, I've grown to love it. Now, that's not to say Patrick's is amazing. It sucks. I just don't like it. Plus, that part that you're seeing on screen, I cannot do it. But this just sucks. I do not like it. And that's why I have a fire that I'm gonna burn you. I am SpongeBob 1 in front of Patrick 1 because the fun song remix, yeah. I love SpongeBob 1. I totally agree with him beating out to Mickey Mouse. It's just amazing. And where his mouth leaves, it's just amazing. Everything about this beatbox is perfect. It's just the representation of perfect beatboxing.
Alright, we have.
Now for our next competitor, we have one of the biggest mixed bags in all of cartoon beatbox battles. And that is
This is a story all about how
Joker.
I made this clown turn upside down.
I have mixed feelings about this.
Like,
one, he sounds weird. It's probably because I haven't watched a lot of Joker growing up. But on the other hand, his beatbox I like. It gets hard carried by the remaster though, which we'll see a lot later. Or maybe not later, since I'm only recording the You Should Not Have Been Made and not close to my top 15. Anyways, this is an alright to beatbox. Not the best, but not the worst. So, I guess we're gonna have to do this. Patrick Remaster. Oh my god. This one is just better than Patrick 1. But a problem I have with all of the remastered, it's just a still image. I don't understand why. But if there's one thing I can say about Patrick's remaster, it's a mid remaster. So that's why I'm moving on to the next remaster. I'm getting all these remasters out of the way. Groot remaster. My god, I don't even know what to say. I'm just trying to shorten out this video as long but as fast as I can. So, if there's one thing I can say, I am Groot. Now, this is a good beatbox, so I'm gonna leave you all with that. Oh my god. The amount of love I have for Mickey Mouse's remaster. Yo, it's not a complete still image. And I love it when the remasters are like this. It's just amazing. I cannot stop jamming to this. This is easily one of my favorite remasters. It's not the best remaster, but it is an amazing remaster. So next up we have a remaster that is not a remaster. Doing something else, which is in fact Pennywise 1. Oh my, give me a second. I'm gonna drink some water. Alright, now that I got my voice back, I can talk about Pennywise 1. This is an amazing beatbox. Me and my cousin gonna talk about this a lot. And while we don't talk about it as much anymore, I still love Pennywise as a character. He's not my favorite cartoon beatbox battles character, but he's amazing. So with that, I can easily say that this is an amazing beatbox. Now we've got maybe controversial one, which is Dark Side. I used to hate this beatbox, and I don't think it's the best. Sure, it's alright now that I've listened to it a couple times, but I still don't like it. Look, there's nothing he could do against Thanos' round one. He tried his best, but ultimately Thanos snapped his fingers and Darkseid lost in a millisecond. Next up we've got one of another Season 2 characters. Luigi. Now, I have Mario higher than Luigi. Even though I genuinely like Luigi more than Mario, the thing with Mario is that I can somewhat understand him. And he's actually possible to understand. And he doesn't just make a bunch of butt jokes. Plus, he has that guitar solo. I love Luigi, but he just does not have the power to beatbox. Leave the beatbox to your brother, Luigi. This is why you're number 2. Thanos 2. My god. This was so downgraded. I understand that he was downgraded because he's basically Patrick, a SpongeBob character from a kid's TV show, so he had to be nerfed. But jeez, this just sucks. I cannot live the fact that Thanos lost it to the Pink Star. I just can't. He is just so weird with this. This isn't even like Thanos. With Deadpool, he was still Deadpool. But Thanos' only thing is that he can be Patrick easily. Now, I cannot with this. Now, that wraps up the 2 bottom tiers. If I have time soon, I'll make a video about the God Elite and possibly mid-tier. So, that's my ranking so far. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, what? Thanos? Do it for me and end the video.